Welcome to Huntington, West Virginia and Jones C. Edwards Stadium, home to the Thundering Herd of Marshall and one of the toughest places to play in all of college football. Cowboys will kick it away to start.
Set to kick this one.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Thundering Herd offense takes the field for the first possession of the game. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Power football with the run. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Caught in the backfield, it's Payne. They'll stop him at the 46 after a 5-yard pickup. This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. 6th play of the drive coming up. Looking to throw, it's Braxton. He finds his man. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. New set of downs after that completion. Going up top on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Metcalf. Slipping, sliding, dancing his way down to the 32. We've reached the end of the 1st quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. He's looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Turner. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. This opening drive, methodical, efficient. They'll snap it for the 9th time on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And after the incompletion on 1st down, this offense looking at 2nd down. They'll try to pop the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 12th play of the opening drive coming up, but now this marathon faces a 3rd and long. They'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Fitzpatrick. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Wyoming's offense has the ball for the first time. First down here for the offense. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Looking downfield, it's Svoboda. Makes the grab over the middle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Third down play from the gun. Grab near the marker, it's King. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They'll throw it on first down. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Nothing too exotic about that blitz right there. That's just the middle linebacker coming right up the middle of the field in the teeth of that offensive lineman. Nobody accounted for him, and he gets home.
Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on second and long from the 23. Looking left. It's caught. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Trying to get to it. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Cowboys will try to pin them back with the punt. Makes a move. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Offense set on first down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Using the quick game. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Third and short from the 49 is this four-down territory. To throw, it's Braxton. He's got the back in the middle. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Now second and 10. He's looking to throw. That's reeled in, it's Metcalf. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
No gain on the play.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Can't find a receiver, and down goes the quarterback. A sack to punctuate this first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there today in Huntington. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Jones C. Edwards Stadium.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Not a lot of scoreboard fireworks from these guys in the first half, but they've got a chance here after making some halftime adjustments.
Yeah, and remember, it just takes one play to kick the door open, and all of a sudden there's a lot more confidence again. So which guy on this offense can hit the big home run and break this thing open?
Well, and the good thing is it's such a...
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
The defense continues to have a great game. Both defenses have played well. These offenses are going to have to change something up, protect their quarterbacks a little bit better.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Back to throw, it's Svoboda. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Cowboys will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's got great speed. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Metcalf. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Now facing a third and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Marshall will be forced to punt. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. It has been a complete uphill struggle for both of these offenses, Jesse. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. They'll try the run. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Throws for the tight end. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And the Cowboys will line it up on 1st and 10. Wide receiver shows motion. Leaves it with the back. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He's got it on the right. At the 35, he's open. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Guys, it is Marshall carrying the lead into the quarter break. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Quarterback on the keeper. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Fast motion from the offense. The receiver on the jet sweep. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. If they tried the field goal from here, it would be 53 yards. They'd love to help the kicker out on 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Svoboda. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. Used the play fake. Now to throw. Had to throw it before he wanted. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the 1st down. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. A huge 3rd down. Catch in the middle, it's Miles. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. The Cowboys look to do some damage in the red zone. Motion from the offense. A run for the quarterback. And he runs it all the way down to the 3 before they get him. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
First and goal, Wyoming.
He'll pull it on the read. Touchdown, Cowboys! They move on top here in the fourth.
Wyoming.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the fourth quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
Now for the extra point try late in the game.
Extra point.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Illinois is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Jeff George should never be counted out of any game.
They'll start this drive with a pass.
They're trailing by 13 to Texas. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Marshall! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch. In those big moments right before the half, in the fourth quarter, late in the game, just like right here, you need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
Needs this one to push the lead to a field goal.
The extra point.
And he knocks it through, and the lead is a field goal here in the fourth quarter. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Marshall, 10. Wyoming, 7.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. He'll come out throwing on first down. Finds a man on the left. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. He's going to pass. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. And now on second down for this offense. Wants to throw. It's Svoboda. Quickly complete. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked out there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. On third down, going up top. It's complete. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the brain trust will go to work. To the air on first down.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, and no doubt it's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute drive.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Fires into traffic, picked off. Takes it the other way. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Defense is about negative plays, creating negative plays and creating turnovers. What a great job, not only creating the interception, but doing something after it. You see the blocks after the interception, return it almost back to the house, and now you set your offense up with great field position.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. One more yard on this second down might just put an exclamation point on this one. And they'll take a knee. Both of these offense sputtered and stammered like a 73 AMC Pacer if they made one of those back then, and ultimately they come up short.
Sounds like a beautiful car that you just want to run better, and that's the problem with this offense right now. They've got the guys to make the plays, just not able to execute here today, Dave.
And it's frustrating because you want to make those plays, especially offensively, but you got to find a rhythm. You got to find something you do well and kind of stick to it. That offense couldn't find anything they did really well, and that's why they couldn't put points on the board.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College